I was just telling Anne that I feel like I'm going to be so boring compared to Portia's.
No. We're going to have a really good time. I'm sure. Maybe a more productive time, which would be bad looking at the spreadsheet.
Yeah, well, probably because I have to finish my paper for school.
Okay.
And I also want to work on the second Hexsphere book. So I'm hoping that I can finish in the first chunk of the stream and then start writing the Hexsphere second book.
Not the first one.
Oh, well, look, I was ready for you too.
Oh, no.
I knew you'd pull the books. I was like, I'm going to have her books ready because she's always so sweet and advertising everybody's book. So
I'm trying.
Baby. Yes. Okay, I'm in the middle of reading one, and I'm loving it so far. So
thank you. It's I don't know. I feel like we're in that post-release thing where I'm like, well, this is not as good as I would like it to be, but it's only because I've learned so much from working on it.
You have to let that go because, like, I think about Riser, which, I wrote 12, 13 years ago or whatever it's been. And it's I don't want to reread it because I know I'll have that reaction of like, oh, why did come on. Like, there's all these cringy things because it's just like, it's just where you were then, and that's fine. And it's like, and the thing is that you still just yeah. And what's crazy for me is Riser's still my best-selling book. So I just like, that's where I just let it go. And I'm just like, okay, if there's still glaring errors or whatever, or just like, I feel like I could have written this way better now and things like that, you just do that in your next book, I guess, It's hard, but yeah, no, these are amazing. So, I mean, I've only, like I said, I'm halfway through book one, but I can already tell that I'm going to be obsessed with the whole series. So, and I love how you laid everything out. It's so pretty. What did you lay it out in?
Word. I used Word to format.
Yeah.
I got a template and then I fixed it up, and the things are just pictures I put on there. They're all not in the same space. If you were to look at one page right next to the other, I'm sure it would be like slightly off, but
I mean, that's normal in like even doing it in InDesign. Yeah, because it's like sometimes when you have to adjust it and like you're like, it's no one's gonna take a chapter and be like, oh, this one's slightly this way.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, no, come on. And honestly, I feel like nowadays people are mainly doing ebooks anyway. So, it's like, yeah, so it's beautiful. All right, let's say hi to everybody. We've got Felicia. Hello. Eva. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, we got so many people. I know. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through everybody. Hello, Badget. Sabria. Yay. Phoebe. I feel like my voice is going to get higher and higher as each week.
Let's see how high you can get.
Like Mariah Carey by the end of this. Like, oh my God. Hello. Okay, I'm just going to keep going.
It feels so good to see everybody just carry on and carry through.
I know. Nice. It's so cool. Like, I don't think I've had this many people on a stream in forever. So thank you for coming. Hello. Jazz. Hello. Michael. I knew you were going to do that.
Just to relax my face.
Extra. Michael! Yay! Just to make up for it.
That's okay.
Grayson, hello. Oh my gosh. So many people are here. Yay. Ty, hello. Hello, yay. I feel like that this what my mind went completely away. Something about ballet. Shoot. Because it was about in Portia's thing, and we were talking about ballet because she was in ballet, and then I was going to say something, and I've completely forgotten. Well, if I remember, I will come back to it.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. I know, especially on weekends, because it's like I'm always looking for streams on weekends. I'm just like, I need encouragement. Hello, Nina. Hello, Cool Gamer. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, so many people. I'm so behind. I know, I do too. This is the wholesome stream.
We had the murder stream prior, and now we are at the wholesome stream.
I'll try to make it non-murdery. Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, like this was by
Mandy Lynn.
Mandy Lynn. Yeah, she did all three. Yeah, they're
She
amazing.
did. I'm very happy with them.
Okay. I need to skip through. Oh, Morgan.
Speaking of writing events, Michael is hosting a write-a-thon next weekend.
Yes.
It's 24 hours. And then Jess and I are hosting another writing event on the 29th and 30th.
Yes.
So,
I'm going to be in both of those too. So I'm excited. Well, I think with the competition one with you and Jess, I'll probably be jumping back between both of your streams, but
both of having you.
Procrastination. I flipped the coin. The universe spoke.
I'm so happy to have you on my team.
Oh, well, hopefully. I don't want to like jinx it and be like, but honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm saving all my words for the end of the month. So it'll probably be like, 30K in 2 days. We'll go.
I would love that for you, and I would love that for my team.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Balter. That was the typo of BB's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it.
I do that all the time. Like you think you're subscribed to somebody and you talk to them, you co-host with them, you you're friends with them, you private message them, and then they're streaming and you're like, why isn't it showing up on my subscriptions? Like I know they're streaming today. And then you go to their channel and you're like, how am I not subscribed? That's happened to me several times.
I think for me, it's mostly the confusion of all the different socials. Like I'll be talking to someone every day on Instagram and Discord and then not know they have a TikTok. And I'm like, you didn't tell me. I feel betrayed.
Well, that's for sure. I know with TikTok, I don't go on TikTok as much. So if people have to tell me I have a TikTok for me to actually go on TikTok and follow. He's also people talking and tiny murders are okay. Okay, yes. We'll do just tiny ones. Almost done with this article for World Anvil, but now I'm eyeing Becca's pen marker rack. Wait, oh no, that's actually thread. I wish it was pen markers. Yeah, it does look like that from a distance. On here on the shelf, that's all my embroidery thread and then my excess thread, and then this little spinny thin thing is all the thread that I use more regularly.
That's really pretty.
It's a disaster back there because I don't know if you guys saw my video where I set up my balcony. Like I put all these fake plants and and made it look really serene. I had a desk back there and a chair. So they're repainting the building and they tell me that on July 5th, you just need to have all your stuff brought inside so that we can paint the balcony. And I was like, okay, it's like the 8th. There's no paint to be found. So I'm stuck with my entire balcony patio furniture and everything in my living room because I only have a 1-bedroom apartment, so I don't have really room for it. So anyway,
did they tell you how long this would take?
What?
Did they tell you how long this would take?
No, they said it was going to be the 5th, and so I'm probably just going to have to write him back and be like, "Hey, any ETA on that paint job?" Yeah, I wondered about this because sometimes I feel like I did subscribe and then they got bumped off sometimes.
I mean, I see my own subscribers too. I'll gain subscribers from something like a write-a-thon, and then right after I'll see the unsubscribe, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's people unsubscribing, but it happens literally every single time. I'll gain 12 and I have 3 unsubscribed. Like, every single time. I don't know if it's on purpose. I wonder if it's at a certain time, if you don't go to their channel enough that they just bump you off of it or something. I don't know. All right, but should we get into speaking of, yes, let's get into it, right? Okay, so I've got one of Jules from the Dawdling Writers farting timers. I love the farting timers. They're my favorite. I got the farting pug today. It's 25 minutes, so that's a good one to start with. Yeah, 20 minutes is
we can do longer or shorter as we go, but like I figured 25 would be a good one to start with. Okay, and yeah, because it's this nice little gentle fart that gets you out of this. You guys were saying this was going to be a wholesome sprint, but
I mean,
well,
isn't it
farting's kind of wholesome. It's natural.
yeah,
Right?
if you feel comfortable enough around other people, like
It's very wholesome. All right, let's do this. Ready, set,
yes.
and start. Good luck, everybody.
I'm gonna unmichael myself, I promise. Look, I'm Becca, but Becca isn't Becca. Boop. I was quicker than the fart. Becca, are you talking to us?
Yes, but no.
Okay.
I have like two screens. Hang on a second. And so in order to have my camera in front of me, it's like I have to move the mouse over anyway. It's like it's a weird thing for the brain. And I'm just like,
It's okay.
I guess I should take that off. Hang on. So how'd you do?
I did somewhat of a reset this sprint. I got a muffin because I haven't eaten that much, and then I refilled all my water. I have water, I have iced tea, I have some caffeine, and I also have a smoothie. I know a lot of people are like 3 drink type of people: a water, a fun drink, and a caffeinated drink, which is water, caffeinated drink, fun drink. But I also love smoothies. I know 4 drinks is a lot, but I love it. What can I say?
Honestly, it's like sometimes I wish I could just have smoothies all day instead of having to like think about a meal and like I mean, I love food, but I hate that we have to have it like
yeah, you have to eat so much and you have to think about it. Like,
what were you saying?
I'm like a very like staple kind of gal. Like I eat the same thing all the time, but once I get sick of it and have to replace it, that's why I struggle, because I'm like, okay, this has been my hyperfixation for a month. I can't eat it anymore because I've eaten so much of it. What do I do now? There's nothing else I know, nothing else I want.
I know, and it's like that's the frustrating part, is that if we could just eat when we wanted, that would be ideal, because then it's just like, oh, okay, like you didn't need it to survive.
Yeah.
Because I hate it. Like I really hate thinking about, because I feel like that's most of your day. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't tell you how much relief I feel at the end of dinner, because then it's over. Like I don't have to think about food. I'm done for the day. It's like, it's so weird. It's like this, I have this very strange relationship with food. Like I love it, but I hate it.
You love it, but you hate that you have to have it.
Yeah, that you need it. And especially since, like, you know, I try to eat healthy, so you know, it's like, otherwise if I didn't eat healthy, I would probably have a bowl of cereal every meal, just because I don't want to think about it.
That's so fair, but also a lot of unhealthy things are so much easier to do.
That's, yeah, 100%. Yeah, and in my 20s, and even like I'd say half my 30s, I ate crap, like just awful. And I am suffering for it now. Like my body was all like, "Why did you do this to us?" But now I'm finally in like a good place, because for the last, 15 years or so, I've been really steadily eating healthy and figuring out exactly how my body like I didn't even know I had a gluten intolerance. And and that's the funny part, is that I'd always be like, oh, I'll have like bread to make myself feel better. Like worse, and I didn't even connect it.
Meanwhile, your body is like hating it. Oh,
yeah, and I'm just like, well, just because I'm feeling crappy, like not even going, no, you're feeling crappy because you keep eating the bread. And I love bread.
Bread is great. I'm so sorry that you're suffering.
Everything, I know. Honestly, everything has gluten in it, and it's horrible. But what are you gonna do? I feel better now, so I guess that's the payoff. You feel good. Okay, let's see how everyone did.
How did you do? Did you tell us?
I did good. I actually, what's nice about this paper is that they really divide it up in, like, we want this paragraph to be about this to be about this. So basically what I did is I just, I've been kind of working on it for the last few days anyway, but now I'm actually getting more specific about, citing and quotes and things like that. What's interesting, I had to pick somebody, because, I'm going to digital marketing, and I had to pick somebody in the field that I want to succeed in, right? And do a paper on them. And so I picked Mark Dawson because, he was a self-publisher and he found a way to tweak the system to work for him. I mean, I don't think it works for him that well now. And so that's kind of what my paper's talking about, is how you have to kind of adapt. And you can tell he's trying to adapt, more focusing on selling the courses than, actual book sales and stuff like that. But it's interesting. So that's what I'm writing all about.
Ooh.
Mark Dawson.
It sounds so good. Can I read it when you're done?
I mean, sure. It's getting like some of the stuff, like it's interesting. Oh, good. Yay. I hope that means there's a blog coming out. It's interesting because there's always a divide, right, in how the press, media, and like even the public treats self-published authors as opposed to traditionally published authors. Like you talk about John Grisham when he bought, his famous story where he bought 1,000 copies of his books to make the New York Times bestseller list. It's like a cute antidote, like oh, not an antidote. That would be like a cure for a poison, but I can't pronounce it. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a nice little story of how, oh, that was innovative, and then Mark Dawson a couple years ago bought 400 copies to get himself into it was a twofold thing. He wanted to get himself back up into the top 10 of I think it was Amazon's best-selling list or something. And then also he was just going to use those copies to send overseas because a lot of people couldn't get the books there. And so he's just going to sign the copies, send them overseas, So he's like, you know what? I'll just buy them myself. And then it's kind of, I get a double whammy. I get up in the list, but then I also get to give away these books. Now, granted, John Grisham didn't do anything with those books. Like he didn't send them overseas. He just probably
just sat in his closet.
Yeah, just, whatever. He just bought the books to get on the list. They didn't take him off the list. He then became a bestseller and is now on the list every time. Mark Dawson, they like shut it down. They took him off the list. He was like publicly scolded.
Why?
He fully went on his podcast and said it. Like he wasn't even like hiding it, right? He wasn't even like, oh, they caught me. I bought 400 copies. The reason how they found out about it is because he talked about it on his podcast.
Wow.
So he wasn't even like, he didn't think anything of it, right? So instead of being like a kind of a cool, like an innovative sort of story, it became like shame. So it's interesting how people are treated differently. So I'm just saying, it's a statement to how society treats people. You know what I'm saying? 254.
Good job.
I love smoothies too. I know they're really good, especially like what kind of smoothie is that?
This is dragon fruit, passion fruit, and like apple and banana, which is in every smoothie.
That's really good. That's like the sweet kind. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, because there's so many different types of smoothies, right? You can go like the total green kind of smoothies with like the kale and the
I'm fine with those. My grocery store just doesn't have any pre-made ones. Like I'm fine. Throw some spinach in there. You won't taste it, but it's good for you.
I do that all the time. Like I always say that. I'm like, just throw spinach, turn it green, but it's like you won't taste it, and it's great. Yay, 138. The choosing of food, the baking of food, so much. It is way too much. Never been free to hop on a Write-a-thon live. Yay! I wish I could drink smoothies still. Most of them have apple in them. Okay, you can't tolerate apple things. As you grow older, you start to become intolerant to things. Well, but you can make your own. I mean, that's what I do. Yeah. Then you don't have to have it. Yay! Yeah.
Good job. Bringing the spreadsheet up with all the words.
Oh, yes. This is the reasons why I may, nano, that's a great idea. Like soups and things like that you can just freeze. Yay! Oh, I love this. Okay, we'll get back to a sprint so we can get back on your roll. You can't do banana. Yeah, they do always. It's true. Apples and bananas seem to be the staples in the ones that you get at the store. But you can make your own. That's what I do. I mean, and then I put whatever you want in it, and then you know what you're eating. I hate to have to think about food and making it healthy and making it not trigger my symptoms and not trigger my. Yeah, it's a lot. It's people I don't think realize how much goes into sometimes when you have all these intolerances of just having a meal. I hate bananas too. Yeah, I know a lot of people that don't like bananas. That's so funny. During my depression season this past week, my food has not been healthy. I mean, yeah, like
I see
sometimes,
that.
yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if this is like something I've always had or, it's just something that I've now noticed, but it's definitely helped not taking it out. I thought of food and gluten carbs are safe. Literally, it's one of my biggest triggers now. I know. I was all like, "Oh, I'll have matzo ball soup. That's my favorite." It's like literally a ball of gluten,
Oh, I'm
but
so
it's so
sorry.
good. But they do have gluten-free matzo balls. I just have to make it myself, but they
Mhm.
taste the same. It's really good. Yeah, the pasta they're definitely getting better at. Some of the breads, if you toast it, are pretty good. Bread and gluten carbs. Hey, Charlotte! Yay!
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, I'm getting way. I'm gonna have to skip ahead here because otherwise I'm gonna be like
See
Michael.
you.
I'm way behind.
It's okay.
Sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to say that. It's because Anne's
No,
next.
no, no, you did.
To
Your hate for Michael is slowly coming out. It's okay.
no. Hello.
Another
Yay.
member of the Michael cult.
Yes, doing some research on. Ooh, I love that. Oh, thank you, Phoebe. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. I'm having fun doing it, and my only problem is that yeah, this is like a mastery class, and they're like he was very clear on like you have to do it on a master of their field, and so for me, I thought, well, yeah, he's a self publisher, and he's kind of enough to have courses. He's mastered his field, but then I was watching the class, and I was like, he's talking about Steven Spielberg and like people. Oh
Okay, that's a different level of mastery and accomplishment.
yeah, so I hope I've already like gotten so into the paper that I don't want to change it. So hopefully I'll be okay. Like I hope I can prove my argument that he's a master.
I guess that like the self-publishing industry just is so much smaller than like the traditional movie media films. So like
Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I feel like through what I found in terms of like to back up my argument, I feel like I have a strong case on because the guy's made millions, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm first drafting Wonderland inspired. Ooh, fun.
Very fun.
But now if someone does that, it's a no. Wait, what is this about?
I'm assuming it's what you said that after Grisham did it.
Oh, yes. Like exactly what I'm sorry about that, Debasia. Yeah, exactly. It's like because I think Emily was bringing up that girl that did that with her book, like what was it, 3 years ago or so, and it happened to be like just a really terribly written book. So that's how she got caught. And then the problem is that instead of just admitting it and saying, yes, I bought a ton of my book just so it would go up to the bestseller list, she just kept lying about it.
Mm.
And that's what got people even more because it's easy to prove. And so it was like, whereas Dawson was just like flat out, he put it on his podcast. Like he wouldn't even have got caught.
Yeah.
So I know, right? Totally. He like still
How
has
fun
it.
would that be?
I love that. 62 words. Yay. I think I'm running out of steam. Just gonna buy some busy work. Yeah, I just started my day, so I'm hopefully gonna finish this paper before I run out of steam. But okay, I am like
If not, there's always tomorrow with more streams.
that's true. We got 30 hours. We're on just at the beginning. We're at the beginning of these 30 hours. Oh, was that? Sorry, Michael. Next time I make it, it'll be spinach and red peppers with dairy-free yogurt. Oh, red peppers. Interesting. That's kind of like a more savory type of smoothie. I don't think I've ever had a savory smoothie.
No.
I don't know. That sounds gross, but maybe it's really good.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
I mean, it might be fine. I mean, I guess I have because I remember when I had to get gum surgery, you couldn't have solid foods. So I had to blend everything. And so it was kind of a smoothie, but it was really like a soup, I guess. I guess it was
Hmm.
more like a soup.
I mean, and soup smoothies, like cream soups are smoothies. We just
Yeah,
don't
they
drink them. We
are. That's
eat
true
them with
because
a
I was
spoon.
like, I had chicken, I had spinach, I put like, whatever, and when I blended it up, it just tasted like a chicken soup. And I was just like,
Exactly.
oh, like I thought it was gonna be gross. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be awful. And then I was like, this is really, I mean, this tastes really good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good job.
Savory like Anne's knees. It's a little throwback, right? They are very savory.
According to my dog.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into another sprint because I don't have anything up. We're just gonna do the farting time.
We love a good fart.
Okay,
Let's go.
All right, we're doing another 25 then because I'm lazy and I don't want to put up another timer. Okay.
It's okay.
All right, ready, set, and start. Good luck, everyone. I love that part.
It's a good fad.
I don't know why it makes me smile every time. And I figure, when you're sprinting and working hard, it's nice to smile.
It's very nice to smile. Like,
how did it go?
I wanted to put something in my journal only to realize I hadn't done my journals for the month. So that's what I did. I'll show you in a second. I just need one more piece of washi tape, and then I can show you.
Are you pretty good at keeping up with that?
I'm good at making it and enjoying it, and then never using it again.
Okay. Oh, that is pretty.
So July's theme is green. Yeah, it says Frug. I got it at a con last weekend.
I love that.
I have a small calendar and birthdays and stuff like that. And this is just my cover page. Then I usually have a calendar page, a writing trigger page, and then one other page.
Okay.
And I love it. Green's my favorite color, and this month my birthday month, so I was like, oh, well, that works.
Okay, when's your birthday? You told me.
Next Friday, on the 14th.
14th, that's right. You're mid-month. Okay. I have so many Cancer friend birthdays. This month is like insane for me. It's like I go broke every.
Oh no!
It's like all my best friends are Cancers. It's all like one was on the 2nd, and then another one on the 3rd, and then I've got another one on the 9th, and then on the 10th, the 11th, and now you the 14th.
Wow. See, all my Cancer friends are June Cancers.
Oh, interesting. See, all my Junies are Geminis.
Interesting.
It's funny because I feel like a lot of my AuthorTube friends are Geminis.
I don't know if Grayson is a Gemini, but other than that,
Phoebe's a Gemini.
Phoebe's a Gemini, and so is Jess.
Jess is a Gemini. Brooke, I know Brooke's not on here with me as much anymore, but Passmore, she was Gemini. It was like Gemini. I didn't really know that many Geminis before, so it was all like, okay. Like I knew Guy Geminis, and Guy Geminis are a little bit different.
I don't know too many Geminis. In real life also, my best friend's a Gemini though, so I know her. But
okay, well, that's good. Speaking of Geminis, you had a food sprint.
Yay. What did you eat?
Yeah, what did you eat? 477. Yay!
Good job.
266 combined between this stream and Shan the stream. Oh, there's another stream going on. Stream hoppers.
But please put it in our spreadsheet. If you don't know, we have a spreadsheet. It's in the description.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Put your words. We need those words.
All those numbers. Put them in there. 463. Yay!
Well done.
193, and I'm finally at the dark and bloody flashback. Ooh,
that is exciting.
That is exciting. 216, yay! Thor's a painter.
Oh no!
I would imagine. You have a type. I know I do. I was telling Anne that when I found out she was a Cancer, I was all like, "Are you kidding me?"
I'm sorry. I know greatness is in it's just. I was born in it.
I have a Cancer rising, so maybe that's why I'm so drawn to Cancers.
Wait, I also have a Cancer rising. I have 2 Cancers and a Pisces in my big 3.
Oh wow, you are full Cancer.
I have all the emotions.
It's funny because I'm like, when I tell people I'm an Aries, they're usually surprised because
you don't have Aries energy.
Yeah, are very like. More, I guess, not aggressive. That sounds horrible, but like, you know what I mean. Just more
driven.
Yeah, more. I don't know, but I would say there's 2 different kinds of Aries. There's like a shy ram, they call it, and then like the actual ram. And obviously, if you get to know me more, like the Aries probably comes out of me a little more. But yeah, and it isn't me. Oh wait. Oh, and it isn't me. What?
Eva, when's your birthday?
Yeah, when is your birthday? I'm curious. Hello. Yay. Je suis Gemini.
That's French, totally.
French, yeah. Oh, aren't you impressed by my French accent? Oh, yeah.
So impressed.
My 5 years of French and I can speak nothing.
I have 8 of them. and I can speak nothing. So
you know what the craziest part though is like, because I literally can't speak it, anything, nothing, right? You know, but I took 5 years. But when we had flown to we were supposed to fly to Ireland, but we got routed to Paris because Aer Lingus had decided to go on strike, like as we went in there. Yeah, so we were trying to find a flight to actually get to Ireland, and and so it was like 2 a.m. Like we were like, I was so out of it, and then we were in, you know, trying to talk to the, you know, to the flight attendants and the behind the desk. And then, you know, she was like, well, we can't get a flight here, but I think we can get this flight. And so I was like, oh, that's good. And Stefan was like, what's good? I was like, she said we can get the flight to, you know, And he's like, she was speaking French.
what?
I heard everything and it translated in English. Like I heard her say it in English, my brain, because I was so tired and out of it. So obviously it's like locked in our brains.
Somewhere.
You just like have to be delirious to like unlock it apparently. But like it was the weirdest thing because after that I couldn't understand anything. Like she continued to speak French and it was like nothing. But like I was just
crazy.
like, yeah, it's so weird. I don't know if I'm right. I'm sure you are. You know the Marvel universe so well. But I mean literally more than anyone. Pisces.
Oh, I love a Pisces.
Virgo. My sister and my mom are Virgos.
I think in my heart I was meant to be a Virgo, but here we are.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I feel
you
like
are a typical Cancer. I feel that. I just in terms of comparing you to like other Cancers that I know, you guys all have like this. I don't know. You just have this pleasant vibe, but then you also have this like biting humor that I absolutely adore. Gemini,
woo.
Everyone with zodiac Virgo. Okay, another Virgo. Wow, a lot of Virgos in the house.
I love Virgos.
I know, me too. I mean, I am obviously prone because my sister and mom are Virgos, but I'm mostly procrastinating, but I'm trying to work on Kickstarter stuff for one of my children's books.
Ooh, that is so exciting. Well, we need you to stop the procrastinating and get to it because that's exciting.
Or at the end of the month, we need you to join the procrastination and the not procrastinating.
Thank you.
The gay words. I'm a Scorpio. Oh my God, I was going to say Scorpio. That is so funny. I should have said it.
That makes so much sense.
Dang it. I should have said it. The only reason why I was guessing that you're Scorpio is because one of my other really good friends, Amy, is a Scorpio, and you guys have very similar senses of humor and vibes and stuff like that. So I was gonna say, I should have said it. I would have been.
My mom's a Scorpio.
What? Oh, who's a Scorpio?
My mom.
Your mom. Oh, I love that. Like honestly, growing up, my best friend was a Scorpio, so I have very soft spot for.
They're underrated.
They are underrated. I'd say girl soft. I don't know why for some reason the guy version. I guess it's in terms of dating.
Yeah.
Guy Scorpios and guy Geminis are the greatest friends, but not good for dating, in my experience. At least as an Aries, not good for dating.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well done.
A little bit of a, you know. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bash, but I was just about to go on a Gemini male tangent. Okay, quote, after I was banished and I met Jane, we started courting. I asked her about Midgardian leisure pursuits, and she taught me about television. I mean, that works. That sounds very like Thor-ish. Robert Downey Jr. is an Aries. April 4th. Okay, nice. I'm 10 still. Okay, so you're a Gemini. All right. Well, you're the exception. You're a good Gemini.
Grayson is the best person I know.
I know. So I changed my mind. Write drunk, edit sober, translate delirious. Yes. I know in Pisces, that's about it. Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I know is because I had a friend that was really into it and she did my whole chart, you know? So yeah. I was supposed to be a Libra, but I got out earlier. I was supposed to be born on the 20th of September. I was born on the 17th. Okay. Aquarius. Oh, I love Aquariuses. I'm a Pisces sun, Gemini moon, Aries rising. So basically, I'm a mess.
That's okay.
Oh, wait. I got skipped. Did I? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, I just did that one. Okay. Just tell me where to sign up for procrastinate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you have like something you can put in the? Are you?
I have the spreadsheet link or the playlist link.
Do I need to like give you a wrench? How does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do
Otherwise,
that.
Phoebe can put it in. Phoebe has a wrench. I mean, if you're on YouTube, you can click on my name. There's like 3 dots. You can give me a wrench. But if you don't want to give me a wrench, that's fine.
Of course, I'll give you a wrench, but now I gotta find you in the chat. Did you
I'm
chat?
sorry. Oh, have I?
Chat.
Sorry. I put hello, and
Okay,
I'm
there
gonna
we go.
put the link
Okay.
in a second.
And then.
But yeah, if you don't know, I'm doing a writing event with Jess at the end of the month. It's called Capture the Words, and we have teams. And I might be biased, but I think procrastination is the better team. So we will be doing 2 streams each, and
The better team. Come on, I can't take sides.
it's not my fault you're good friends with both of us. I mean,
Wait, but I did take sides. But I flipped a coin, so I feel like I.
You saved yourself from just being able to be mad at you. Okay.
It was so funny though.
Smart.
I'll tell them the behind the scenes part. So when I found out that you guys were doing this, I could not decide. And so I had messaged Anne first and was all like, do you think I could be on both your teams? And she's all like the true Cancer. She's all like, of course, you can split the words. It'll be great. Da, 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 da. And so then I told her that, well, I asked Jess the same thing because then I messaged Jess. I was like, hey, do you think I could split? And Jess is like, no, you have to pick.
See, but to me, Jess was all like, this is supposed to be fun. We don't need to have hard rules. And I'm like, which one is it, Jess? Your Gemini is showing.
I know. So I was like, okay, there's the Gemini. She's like, no, pick a side. I was like, oh, okay. So I flipped a coin.
He's a good friend you are.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, this is funny. I am also not surprised that you are a Libra. You are very Libra energy. I love Libras. Like, I'm obsessed with Libras. So yes.
Every time a new sign comes up, I'm like, who is a Libra? And then I have to go to my spreadsheet of birthdays. Oh, my dad and my brother are Libras. That makes sense.
Well, there you go. Yes. Yeah. Every Libra that I've ever known, I love. So yay. Oh, you saw the video. I flipped the coin. Yeah, it was fair. Very fair. And it's a cool coin. I never get to use it really, because how often do you get to use a 2-sided coin for anything? You know what I mean? Okay, let's do another sprint. But let's take it down because we're at 10:30. So let's take it down to 20 minutes. So that gives us a little bit of leeway before the next, because there's another sprint right next, right?
Yeah, if we end like a couple minutes early, that would be great, because I am also on Natalie's stream.
Oh, yeah.
The fourth one I'm on.
Okay, we'll definitely do that. Okay, so let me just take this down to...
Oh, come on, Eva. Becca's just trying to be a nice person.
Wait, what is it? Every sign is the best, but most again. I'm just saying, I mean, I did tell you how many friends I have that are Cancers, so, I'm a little partial.
What happens like 9 months before June, July? Is there something happening?
What do you mean?
Not really, is there?
I don't know. Okay, why am I doing this wrong? Okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to do this thing. Okay, this is it.
It's fine.
Okay. All right. Oh, and I actually share it. Sorry. This is where I get to show my age, where I'm like,
It's okay. You're still faster than Michael.
Functioning. Well, we are, although he's 10 years younger than me, so, he has no excuse. Okay.
He has none.
Ready, set, and start. Good luck, everyone. I love that. How'd you do?
I think I figured out the solution to my problem. I was trying to explain to Eva what's holding me back, but I read a blab earlier and it has these really nice pairings, like 2 victims, 2 suspects, and 2 detectives. But I was like, I don't really want to have 6 POVs. And one of the girls is dead anyway, and one of the suspects is unidentified anyway, so I might as well just skip those 2, but that still leaves me with 4.
Okay. So
And
is this a new book or?
Yeah, it's a thriller. It's completely separated from everything else I'm doing because I opened all my fantasy projects earlier and I was like, this is not it. I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
So we're completely doing a genre swip and working on a thriller that I've had in my mind for a while. I have a bunch of like the backstory, like where these characters have been, how they've grown up, all of the like backstory that you kind of want to move in, and
Okay.
not a lot of the actual story yet. But
Okay, this is giving me ideas for our Monday conversation, by the way. I'm excited. I'm excited. I know, because I'm kind of switching gears too. I mean, I still want to finish, obviously, book 2 of Hexsphere, but kind of like we talked about, it's like a genre swap or switch a little bit because there is real value in writing to market, especially as self-publishers. And even though it's always best to write what we're inspired. You don't want to just write a form. People can feel it, right? They know when you're into a book or not. At least I feel very sensitive to that. Like when I'm reading other people's books and I can tell they were just like paint by numbers. They weren't into it, So you still want to have, you don't want to just write something just to write it to market. Like you definitely have to have some kind of passion for it. But that's the thing about being a writer is that sometimes getting that passion is very easy. You're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Shiny new idea. So
truly.
So if you can write in a write to market genre, it is a good idea. All right,
let's see where this goes.
Everyone says.
Oh yay!
Yeah,
I think we're doing good on the spreadsheet. We're like almost at 20,000 words written.
Okay, can I add my words from my paper?
Obviously you can. You can add all the words. You can also add words you've worked on, like if it was like editing. I'm fine with that.
I thought I'd finish my paper this stream. I obviously did not, so I will be going to the next stream and hopefully finishing it there. Okay, Phoebe is still video editing. Yay! 66 words, nice. 435. Oh my gosh. 237, nice. Still mostly procrastinating. Totally fair. But I did make fancy oatmeal. Ooh. I had peanut butter and cocoa powder.
That is it almost is like a Snickers bar. It's so good.
That sounds yummy. I freaked out over a wasp. Oh, that flew into my room from the window. Then 20, I would be freaking out too. There's something about wasps. I got when I was a kid, I got stung by one, and they can sting over and over again. I got stung by one freaking wasp like 6 times because it obviously felt trapped because it was I forgot where I was. I was either in like my friend's room or anyway, but it obviously was freaking the frick out, but I had no sympathy for it because it really hurt. 302, yay. I wish I could eat oats. Oh yeah, those can be really sensitive. That's another food that some people have issues with. 402, thinking I might head for a nap. Okay, I really need to wrap this up because you got to go to the next sprint. Okay. Yes, I will add the words. Yes, okay, I will. I know. I don't know why I haven't yet, so I will definitely do that. Okay, where are we? Catching up here. When you walk through mud. Slog, maybe? Interesting. Slogging through. That's the only thing I can think of. I say it's a hell of a no bake cookies. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mostly took a long, unexpected break, but I feel like I'll be ready and productive once I get good and started. Yay! Squelch. Yeah, I can hear the squelch sounds like a kind of sounding. That's a good one. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's scary. I'm not even allergic, and I'm like ridiculously terrified They do fight back. They're terrifying. Okay. We are going to go because we got 4 minutes to the next stream. So hop on over. Okay, who is next?
Natalie Locke.
Natalie Locke. Okay, I will be. This will automatically push me if I'm on YouTube right into the next one.
Yes, if you're in the playlist.
I am. Yes. Okay, so Natalie Locks, join us there. Thank you guys so much for coming. This was awesome.
Thanks for hosting, Becca.
Thank you for inviting me. It was so good. And wishing you guys all the words, and remember to put them into the spreadsheet.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.